It's hard to get feedback when you don't get the job, but you should still keep trying. Salaries might look a little bit better next year, and where CIOs are thinking about spending money. I'm Mark Pfeffer, and this is the Dice News Update for Friday, November 5th, 2010. A couple of weeks ago, we ran a poll asking if you've ever reached out to an employer to get feedback on why you did not get a job. And the results kind of surprised us. 18% of you, only 18%, actually speak to HR or the hiring manager to get constructive criticism. Another 30% say they don't try at all. But the majority of you, 52%, say they would talk to HR or the hiring manager if they would get a call back. Well, we think it's too bad that you don't get those callbacks, because a company or even the hiring manager can help their reputation by having this kind of dialogue. We think it's certainly worth their investment in time, and they're getting over any legal restrictions that they may be worried about. As for you, keep calling, keep trying, because when you do get through, you will get constructive criticism that should help you the next time you apply for a job at this company or actually any other. So tech professionals can expect to see starting salaries on average rise 3.4% next year. Robert Half Technology says that this base compensation is going to go up for people in high demand fields that include applications and web development, data security, and ERP. Plus, more social media and a need for more customer-facing technologies is creating additional demand for web professionals and applications developers. The industries that are going to need the most help: business services, transportation, and healthcare IT, of course. Half says an increasing focus on improving efficiency, managing assets, and securing data have all increased demand, and of course, increased demand means increased pay. A new survey says IT managers may actually have some money to spend next year, and a lot of projects that have been on the back burner may finally get some attention. The survey was conducted by a company called Wedbush, and it was published by ZDNet. So, what's on CIOs' minds? Well, 66% say implementation of new software platforms is critical. That's up from 47% last quarter. Network deployments in security, routing and switching, collaboration, and performance management are all top priorities. Meantime, video and voice collaboration are also being seen as critical projects to take on. And slightly more than half of the tech executives say shifting data warehouse projects to appliance deployments, that's a big priority. So remember, where CIOs and tech managers are thinking about implementing is where they're also probably thinking about hiring. That's it for this week. Kat Miller is going to be back on Wednesday with another edition of DiceTV, and I'll be back here on Friday. Until then, I'm Mark Pfeffer, the managing editor of Dice News, and we now return you to your regular desktop.